So how do you actually start to recognize when you're moving the needle and feeling better? It's kind of tough, especially when you're on a longer journey where it's not just going to be better in the morning, like recovering from a hangover. The way I've noticed that people tend to feel is people notice it not looking forward or not like waking up one day and then they feel good. What they tend to notice is they can look back over a period of time, like look back over the last week or the last 2 weeks and be like, hey, you know what? I've been able to walk so much more in the last week than I did before that. Or, I've been able to get up and down the stairs and I don't feel like I'm dying. Or I actually took a shower and it didn't bother me. Or I popped up from the couch to go grab my phone and I noticed I didn't get lightheaded. But they won't be things necessarily people notice in the moment. They're usually looking back. And then as they move forward, a lot of times what we see is maybe 2 months in, they're like, I'm starting to feel better. Like I can go out and do things. I can go to the grocery store. I can go to a game, or I actually went to the movies or whatever. That people don't say much to the movies in the last couple of years, but that's been a common one. But they'll notice those things looking forward, and they'll be like, I'm doing better. And then flash forward like another 2 months, and they might notice like, man, I'm doing way more things than I did 2 months ago. And that just kind of evolves that way. So a lot of times people might look at something like, maybe it takes somebody a year to fully recover, and that feels crazy long. But it's not like you feel awful, and then in a year, all of a sudden you wake up and you feel good. It's a progression over time. And as you go through that progression, it feels good. It's kind of like when people start working out, like in the first 2 weeks, you look no different, but you start to feel good and you start to feel stronger. And as you go and you actually move toward that strength, you're getting stronger and stronger and stronger, so you get to reap the benefits over time. So I guess I say that more in an encouragement to not extend that out and feel like that elephant is so big to try to eat, but you're more just trying to take goal by goal and just grabbing those victories along the way. And if you can do that, it feels like a win and it feels like you're doing better the whole time. So keep with it and just try to focus on just better every day and watch that add up over time.